together. Shortly after the course. Yes, thank you. Thank you. We are in Shema. That's where we do the agricultural services, extension, soil testing, plant pathology diagnostics, and so many others. Please come farm with us for better harvests. Good time.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Akatukunda Gift is my name. I'm currently a student at MUST, my final semester. About my business, my business is about fertilizers, and in this course, I learned how to make my own and even sell it. I was lacking in the marketing, so I learned much about it.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Jovia. I deal in fabric, fashion, and design, and we make gowns. Yeah, those who remember when we were starting this journey, I had a small, simple dress which I was exhibiting. But right now, I can confidently show you a number of gowns that we have made. Because of the bulkness, I've not managed to bring. Maybe later I will post them on our group. So I've been chosen to lead a number of exhibitions. MasterCard is one of them. In December, we are here teaching women how to make gowns. And we are shining. You know, congratulations and thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone, and congratulations. I'm Rita Nafula. I work with Joint Medical Store, but my business is generally cleaning. We do clean the offices. I have around 3 people, but I was operating in my garage. The Dream Builder gave me a lot of insight on how to expand my business. I'd not registered, but I'm in the process of registering, and I hope to grow it more and more. Thank you so much.
Good morning to all of us and congratulations. My name is Sheila Atujichire and my business is Canine Safaris. Currently, I am a student in my final semester at Bishop Stewart University and I'm offering tourism and hospitality. That's why I deal with a tour company. Plan on a software that is to help us promote tourism in our country and serve the tourists and make it easy for them to travel and appreciate the pearl of Africa. What I learned from the Dream Builder course is about the marketing, digital marketing. Right now, I am handling all the social media accounts of Canine Safaris and I can say it's really paying. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Rachel Ampire. One thing I liked about Dream Builder is it got me out of my comfort zone. For those of you whom we started together like that first day, I came here envisioning to create a community where stay-at-home mothers can always meet and we share ideas and we relax and we get a time of our own other than doing chores and taking care of children. And I must say that so far now we are like 10 women. We meet on Wednesdays and we share and I think it's rewarding. Also, I do crochets. I own Rachel's Creations, and one thing I learned from Dream Builder is about marketing, social media. When you post, usually you get customers. It's rewarding. Also, planning, like taking my business seriously. I remember Fiona told us that some of us women, we usually take our businesses to be small businesses. So it's time for us to think ahead, and you reach a point where you can educate your kids from that business, which I didn't have before, but now I make sure to think ahead everything that I'm going to do. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Patience Ayevale. I deal in plantain or gonja and gonja products. One thing I appreciate about the Dream Builder is that it gave me a sense of direction. Being able to come up with a business plan and, this is what I want to achieve, this is what I want to do, other than, just being there and, yes, I have a business and you don't know where you're going. So I greatly appreciate that about the Dream Builder. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Morning. Anthea Nkunda is my name. I'm an entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur, I like to say. But I'm also employed with the Innovation Village. I wouldn't be able to help entrepreneurs if I don't know entrepreneurship. So I took on the decision to try and learn from Dream Builder. And I was telling Sankara, there's so much I learned. I got to see, especially in the financial bit and pricing, which is something that most of us struggle with, considering the clientele that we have. So for me, most of my learnings were about that. The things that we don't count, and yet they contribute to, we spend so much money in production, and we don't charge for it. So yes, I'm into food. I call myself a food engineer. So I bake, I make desserts, I use fruits and vegetables to create foods. I'm a creative as well. Some of my work is here in collaboration with Miris. Yeah, I'm also a designer. What I'm wearing is my own designs. Yes, so I'm an artisan. You could call me a jack of all trades, but I try to concentrate in making little pleasures, making money out of little pleasures that I want to give to my customers. Thank you.
Thank you. Slightly before you come in, Anthea and Mills, you could first stand up. We are going to clap for you the whole day, but let's start. This is our first time now. You could stand up. So these two amazing ladies are behind the simple touch yet amazing decoration. So the question was, can we just keep it simple, get something? And Anthea was like, don't say anything else. And Mills joined the thing. So thank you very much. Over to you.
Yes, good morning. I'm Nancha Allen Grace Tabla. I'm a student at MAS doing pharmaceutical sciences in my third year. Yeah, a founder, CEO, whatever. I work with allergy lips. We make the best organic lip balms. And then we also have allergy candles, the most scented candles, like they're so beautiful, by the way. Yeah, and for Dream Builder, I've really learned a lot from when we first met up to now. My branding is like massive, like it's a corporate product. Like all of you, if you're not using allergy, you really need to try it out. And yeah, what else? Oh, our next plan is to just take over this whole lip balm, lip care thing, and then the candles. Like, yeah, thank you.
Yes, good morning to you all. Congratulations to all of us. The name is Irene Bonavana. I'm into events, CEO of Ahez Family Events. I'm venturing into events. I'm doing baking, decoration, tents, chairs for hire, anything to do with events. With our Dream Builder course, it was really helpful with doing a business plan. Most of us, we just say, I'm making money, I'm doing a business, but we don't know the steps to do, to go with. Personally, I had not yet thought of the part of maybe the revenue, making the finance part. Just as when we were learning, there was that hint of, I know you might not like math, and I'm that one person who doesn't like math. So I used to hide away from that part. And yeah, with the course, I got to know those steps and how helpful they are, how important they are to our business. And I'm really glad that I took part of it. It wasn't easy. I did the course in a few days, but yeah, it was really, really, really good. And I'm glad to be part of the group. Thank you all.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Liz Tuhumwire. I am a baker. And one of the things that stood out for me in the Dream Builder course is the competition. In this world where people are innovative every day, how do you stand out? How do you stay relevant? That is what stood out for me, amongst so many other things that really stuck with me.
Praise God. By names of Narisa Rachel. I'm a baker. I do other things like doing yogurt, shampoo. What I learned from Dream Builder course, it taught me very many things, how to boost my business, the financial thing, how to count each and every expense you've used.
Morning, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, my name is Emily Msimenta from Mills Organics Limited. We deal in value addition of avocado fruit. We do hair oils, body butter, body oils, and all. I'm very delighted to be here from the Dream Builder course. I was very pleased to have a complete business plan. That was very good. And also the fact that we met these different ladies that think alike, that was also very good. Yeah, otherwise, thank you, Awe, for this opportunity.
morning, everyone. Congratulations. My name is Keisha Keisha. I am from Creative Campus, a social enterprise that is aimed at giving creatives an opportunity to thrive. What I will talk about the Dream Builder is we had dreams as entrepreneurs, but when you go through the Dream Builder, you understand that you may have a dream, but it is not real, or you're just thinking of mysteries. So what I really picked from the Dream Builder is to really put your dream in the reality. Then also the other thing was about team management. You may be working with people thinking you have the same goal, but people are pulling different directions. Then of course the cost management, because as entrepreneurs, our gain is profit. Minimize the costs as much as we can. I really want to thank Awe for this opportunity and our facilitators that have been with us up to this time. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Dear ladies, and once again, it's a very cool morning, but also some memorable morning that we are not going to be able to actually forget. We have had, I think all of us introduce ourselves, apart from a few who definitely will get to know in a few minutes to come. So, but I would want us to start it on a good note. Who among you feels is chosen by God to actually lead us in a prayer this morning, and we can start on that note? Ah, okay. Yeah, so you see, everyone is chosen. No, you can see she put up her hand first. Please take it on, and we start it just like that.
Let's humble ourselves and we pray. Our heavenly loving Father, we cannot be grateful enough for such a wonderful day that we are gathered under this roof on a good cause. You led us through from the very minute we started up to this day that we are going to graduate. We thank you for the journey masses. We've arrived safely, Lord, and we dedicate every single thing that we are going to do. Lead us through the program, that at the end of the day, your name may continue to be glorified. Through your name, Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen.
Thank you very much, Jovi, for leading us in that prayer. Now, ladies, once again, if you check, ladies and gentlemen, Peter is about to complain. So, just like you can be able to see on your group, we will be able to have a few items on our menu today. I'm talking about speeches, and then later we can be able to have our certificates, and we call it a graduation, yeah? So at this moment, you will allow me, ladies and gentlemen, amidst us we have those who graduated before us, yeah, in the same program. I can Miss. Okay, join me to welcome Leven Christine Nagawa. Leven graduated with cohort 4. Leven, please come through and join the table that we're all looking at. We can surely all tell that she has actually been an amazing one. I know there's some good percentage in here that would have some testimonies go for Leven. Yeah? That's a sure. I can see. So amidst us also we have a surprise guest that we are going to only reveal when the right time comes. but we have someone who has been into what you are trying to build. I'm talking about the dream. She will be able to share around that. How was the dream? How did she get here? And how is it going anyway? And in case you have any question, that will be able to come through. So that one, as a surprise. At this moment, okay, so we are also blessed this morning. We have a team that traveled. I'm sure back in your villages, these days, once you arrive for Christmas or whatever occasion, it is Abe Kampala or Abe MBARARA, something like that, yeah? Vija, Vija. So we are blessed to have the Kampala team ministers. So slightly before that, I will be able to first invite Comrade Peter to help us identify some of these faces that we have as our guests this morning, and particularly from the embassy. Peter, thank you very much. You are welcome to MBARARA.
For the second time? For the second time, third time? Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Do I introduce these two as well? This we're going that way.
Okay, please. Thank you.
So I'm going to introduce the Bija team from Kampala. At my immediate left is Madame Fiona Luswata. She's the Madame Fiona Luswata. You all know Fiona. She's the implementer of the Academy for Women Entrepreneurs program through Kustawi. There are two implementers. The other is Shona, and then there's Kustawi. Fiona has been running this program for 2 cohorts now. 3 cohorts. We were together in 2019. So she's the one who started the program in MBARARA. Next is Michelle. She's bespectacled now, but she's been going blind steadily since she's joined the program. She's with us. She's the managing director of Kustawi, but she mostly manages the Kampala program. But since she works with Kustawi, she has to manage you as well. I will jump one person and go to the other. On the right of Leven is Caro Banjirana. She is the resource coordinator at the U.S. Embassy's public diplomacy section. She's responsible for deciding if we get money or not. And last but not least is Amelia Carvalho. She's the alumni coordinator with the State Department's Education and Cultural Affairs section. They are the ones who decide whether this program goes forward and if the money that they have is enough to share with Caro so she can share with Fiona so that programs like these can happen. And last but not least is Leven. You all know Leven. She'll speak for herself. Over to you, Mr. Sankara.
How about you?
Oh, me? Oh. Last but not least, I am Peter Paul Eriki. I work at the public diplomacy section as very many things, but I prefer to call myself the public engagement coordinator.
Very good morning once again. I am Sankara Biaruhanga. I am the facilitator for this region for the Academy for Women Entrepreneurs. And this was particularly the third cohort that we've had from the region. Had around 25, actually exactly 25 ladies. And out of these, 22 of them finished the Dream Builder course. And only 3, I think even them, if you gave them some few weeks, they would be able to finish. But at least only 3 of them didn't complete. And that's very amazing to you, ladies. It's the very first time we are recording the highest completion rate, at least from when we started, and we can't take that for granted. So while they were, brought in, I'll leave the part of the Dream Builder to dear Fiona. But within the region, we've had a number of sessions, we've hosted a number of mentors. Who could remember 1 or 2 in the interest of time? 1 or 2?
We had Mr. Balia of Balia Hardware. Yeah.
Please. Grab the mic. The speakers that we had.
Yeah, we had the CEO of Rolex booth.
So we had a number of them, and in the interest of time, those were 2. Badia, for instance, is a leading tycoon here in the city, making fortunes from real estate, but also hardware and the likes. And the lady she talked about, Rolex booth, that touches a little bit of using social media, but also a mobile application. It's the only mobile app we have in the land that you could use to order for fast foods. And we are glad the developer is around. Enowizi. Hi. Okay. So, yeah. The speaker that we hosted in here also gave some cool insights, plus many others that we had around. I could note that there was a difference within the cohorts, and definitely Christine perhaps is going to be able to tell. You'd call a session, of course, not all of you would come around. And shame upon you. I'm not looking at anyone. But those who could miss some of these sessions, we know you. Yeah, we know you. But yeah, a good percentage would definitely attend. And just like that, we have finally come to the end of the program. But yet, another beginning of another big journey, just like you'll be able to be finding out from Fiona a few minutes ago. We have had amazing success stories from this very group. Grace has, for instance, grown from a simple product. I don't know if she brought the very first product as she joined the program, but if you could look at what it has transitioned into, you would definitely appreciate the program. Because of the branding sessions we've had, particularly this was the first product. This is a lip balm. Okay, she's going to have an opportunity. But beyond the branding sessions we've had, she upgraded to this level, you could see. And a number of success stories, Jovi equally there, and a number of them in the interest of time. So mine was a simple one, to thank you very much for holding fort. You gave it all the waters that it required, and finally this tree is actually getting to give us some fruits. So, ladies and gentlemen, having said that, in the interest of time, you will allow me invite, not yet at least, you'll allow me invite Madam Fiona for a number of things. Another review of the program, but also in case there are some future kind of opportunities we need to look at or something like that. And then later, we will be able to dive into more of our program for the day. Otherwise, thank you very much, Fiona.
You know how Sankara has spoken and spoken. Can we clap for Sankara? Hey. So the problem I have is I'm a Sunday school teacher. Yes, so I like energy. You know how children can be energetic. You tell them clap, they clap, then you say, okay, now stop. Then they take a long time. No, congratulations. Can we clap for ourselves? I have no words. Sankara ladies, 22 out of 25. That is amazing. It is not easy. Clap for yourselves again now properly, loudly. Yes, so my speech will be really, really short, I hope. You know, whenever you start like that, the speech can be like for 2 hours, and you're like, but madam, this program was all not yours. So yes, this program started, like Peter said, in 2019. We started 2 cohorts. I gave this background when we started, but it is important to know where the journey began. So out of 2019, where we're Gulu and Kampala, now we are in MBARARA, we are in Gulu, we are in Kampala still. We have a virtual cohort. MBARARA, this is our third or second cohort. I think it's a third or second? Third. So it is amazing. You know, we started this program, and from the beginning in MBARARA, we started off with Sankara, because I'd known Sankara before from a particular program. So for me, I am really, really glad that the ladies continue to show up. The fact that we've had all these ladies, the fact that we continue to have all these applications that come in, it is not easy to assess these applications for our embassy colleagues who are here. Sometimes the applications come in and we are thinking, okay, now what criteria do we even use to sieve out these ladies? So again, congratulations for making it in the program, but most importantly, for completing. So many people start things, we know, but completing the journey is what makes you who you are. Seeing something through is very important. So I'm glad that we have all made it. We come in different fields, and then some people make it, some don't. We all know those that dropped off. Before you came, the ladies gave amazing testimonies. And to understand that everyone has something they take away. Just appreciating the program, but things like growth. I like that even at the beginning, Ben and Peter, we have people with many awards here, 4 awards. Who has 4 awards? Yeah? So we have seen so much growth. For us, for the embassy, I hope now Caro is going to, Amelia, you're going to put in a lot of money. We have 4 awards, even before we graduate. So all these things, I'm not talking for them. I'm talking so that Amelia can now understand where her money is going. We have seen the lady with the beautiful dress. Please stand up. We are showing you the products. These are from where we have come. This is our journey from where we have come. You have seen the lip balm. The ladies are the ones who have decorated this place. So we are growing. At the beginning of the journey, I said, where can we go? Women, we think small. Oh, what is that? I have a small business. I don't understand. It is a starting business, not a small business. There's nothing like a small business, because you have to think that way. When I mentioned, someone said earlier, when we spoke at the beginning of the program, I said, can you pay school fees for your children out of your business? You start to think differently when you start to think of how much money am I making? Or am I just wasting time? Am I just coming to the program to be able to see that? So the fact that we can see women's businesses growing, women starting to scale, for us, that is a success. We thank Peter. I always like to mention Peter because he says that we segregate against the men. We do not segregate. We thank you very much for supporting us. We thank the embassy for always coming and supporting us on all the initiatives that we do. So again, the fact that we have been able to grow, for me, that is a plus. So out of the program, what do we want to see as we graduate? Because I don't want to delve into, what has happened. Already there are some things that have come out of the program. If you have graduated, if you things that have happened last year, Peter swept us off our feet and took us to Tanzania. We went in an aeroplane. We were so excited. For free, meanwhile. Anyway, all you had to do was have a passport. So Peter took us to Tanzania, and we did lots of networking. What am I saying? There are lots of opportunities. Maybe we'll not go to Tanzania, but we can go to Gulu. It would be nice to get on a bus and go to Gulu. Why? Someone is making lip balm. Shea nuts are very good are very popular in the north, and these are things that come out. So what we want to see beyond what is already existing, and I will elaborate what is existing right now. We have the alumni group. We actually have an alumni council and an alumni committee that's existing, and they have programs that they are starting to do. We have a circle, so we can join that circle. One of the things that the women need, we know, is money. And it can be very little money. I need to streamline my books of accounts, and you need 2 million shillings. So the circle can provide you with that. What else do we have? So those are some of the things that we have that are already ongoing. So you join that. We have a mentorship program that was sponsored by a lady called Pama Chandra, and she's has a foundation, ACE Health Foundation. We hope to take that mentorship program even further. So those are things that are already happening. I think for me, most importantly, and I'm hoping I reflect Peter's vision, is that we want to see that women continue to own the academy. We come in as facilitators at this point, then we hand it over. At the Alumni Council, we are just at the back, offering some guidance. We are not running it. At the circle, it's the same thing. We offer advice. The women are leading these programs. You people are leading the programs. I don't know whether Leven is part of one of the groups here. So we want you to own it and make it bigger. Because once you own it, you are in MBARARA, you know what works for you, you know your needs. Attain operational excellence. Those are some of the things we want to see in the next speaker series as we move forward. We want to see partnerships that matter. Are you able to work with each other? Someone who has garments, can you continue to work with our stylist there? But Anthea, I did not know that you're a stylist. Anyway, so those are the things that we want to see happen. Can we grow partnerships? We would like to see one of you become a co-facilitator with Sankara. Can we own this program in the different regions? We are having, the next cohort is creatives and music. How many of you sing here? You see. Music, fashion, art. We are going out to spaces that are not very popularly looked at. Everyone is looking at agriculture. Agriculture is not bad, but we are saying, what else can we promote, right? So those are some of the things we're looking at. We're looking to grow, but we're now looking into creatives in the next session. So when we put out the call, we shall ask you to please come. We continue to grow our partnerships, like with NSSF, with Innovation Village. If we have other sessions or other partners that we see are relevant to you, good partnerships, then we know. If you need someone to talk to you or a partner that you think would make business complementarity, please reach out to us. Maybe you might not, but if Peter or the embassy calls up that person and says, hey, can you have a session in MBARARA? Maybe that will happen. So those are the things that we hope to see as we continue. But as I close, because I had promised a very small speech, right? I hope it's still in that category of shortness. I just want to thank the embassy, and I cannot thank you enough. Can we have a hand clap for the embassy? For supporting us. They've continued to support us since 2019. Now we are here, we are continuing. They're supporting the alumni programs. They help to give us a lot of technical advice, a lot of technical support. I think this was one of the first places the ambassador came. But yeah, Yes. Did you meet the ambassador? Yes. And I also saw the ladies, when they call them, they walk slowly. Let me tell you, ladies, you have to run. When they call you, yes, it is, I'm serious. You have to run. When you have an opportunity, take it up, grab it, run, and be the first at the whatever. There's an event I went for. I walked slowly. I was at the back of the pictures. Anyway, I felt bad, but I walked slowly. I could have walked quickly. My colleague walked quickly and was at the front. I don't want to tell you who that picture was with. Because if I tell you, you'll be like, hey, but Fiona. Anyway, one day I'll share that story, but I walked slowly. So walk quickly, take up these opportunities, and make sure you don't lose a chance. But as I end, I just ask, I would like to say, may you dream big dreams. I want you to dream big dreams. In the words of William Arthur Ward, if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. We need to dream big. Let's stop thinking small, because that's the only way we are going to create big businesses, scalable businesses, hopefully generational businesses. Thank you so much. Congratulations, and I hope we still have a good time ahead. Thank you.
Fiona, just a sec. I have a little clarification on some of the things that Fiona said. They're not 600 plus, but as of February, we're still in February. As of February the 9th, including you, there are 800 plus women who've graduated in this program. And they're not in MBARARA, Kampala, and Gulu alone. They're also in Arua, Lira, Fort Portal, Jinja, and Mbale. So don't feel like you're in a little cocoon all by yourself. When we came on this trip, we didn't just come for the graduation. We also came to check out what alumni are doing. As, where is she? Behind the camera, can testify. We went to Bushenyi. We saw Lucky Ninsima. She was from cohort 4. She's a farmer, but she participated in the MBARARA program all the way from Bushenyi. And she's still running her farm very well up to today. So don't feel like you're lonely in a cocoon somewhere. Your next customer might be on the WhatsApp group that we're about to take you onto. I think Sankara will handle that as soon as the graduation is done. But I have a favor to ask. Before you get out of the group you're in, could you kindly fill out that survey that I put there? Those surveys are very important because they help us to figure out how we can improve the program going forward for other people that might be participating. And another thing that might happen this year, God willing, besides the cohort for the creative sector, we are planning on having an alumni symposium where we gather all the people that have participated in this program since 2019 and have you in one place, maybe in Kampala, for about 2 days, where you can exhibit your things, where you can network, where you can meet each other. Those that went to Tanzania met at the airport for the first time. They were on WhatsApp for 3 years and then met each other physically at the airport. And now you cannot tear them apart. That one over there is one of them, Livin. So she knows what I mean when I say that there's a big strength and power in networking. And when you meet each other, it will be something that you've never experienced before. But please first do the survey. I will not let you enter that other group until you've done that survey. I need to know what you think about the program, how it has helped you, so that it can help us inform our colleagues in Washington that this program is actually useful so that they can continue letting our friends over here implement it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Peter. And we needed to clap once again, remember. Yes. So thank you once again. We will now dive into fully what the experience was, or we want to hear your voice. But definitely because of time, we might not again, listen from each one of us. Yeah? So we will be able to open up to Grace. Grace is going to be able to speak on our behalf. How was it? What are we looking forward to, kind of achieving? I don't know what she prepared, yeah? So Grace, let's all give it up for Grace. You're very, very much welcome. Please.
Yes, good morning once again. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Yes, I'm Nancha Allen Grace. I'm a student at MAST. As I introduced myself, I do pharmaceutical sciences. And yeah, I make the best organic lip balm in the world, obviously. Yeah, and firstly, I want to thank God for enabling us achieve this. It just seems small, but personally, I feel like we are graduating and we need gowns, apparently. Yeah. Yeah, and I want to thank Awe for the opportunity and the US Embassy. It was really so beautiful. Yeah. Then I want to thank the Innovation Village, because it has helped us, it has facilitated us. We've been exposed to different opportunities at the mall and everything. And yeah, and getting back to Awe, the Dream Builder course was really something. For me, it was my first time completing an online course, and I turned out to be a PhD student. How? Yeah, for real, how my journey was. So I start the course and I do these other 2 and 3 modules. So I reached the end, I'm like, people sending in their certificates. I'm saying mine is different. So I literally had to do the 2nd, 3rd, then I went back to the first. So I did first a PhD, went to a master's, then came to a bachelor's. Yeah, yeah, and then for the Dream Builder, it was really an amazing experience because we had, in every module, we had something to learn, right? It was like you're doing a whole, I don't know, a whole different thing. It was like an eye-opener for everyone, depending, maybe branding, maybe your finances and everything. And me personally, some of the things I learned is the consistency. You just do one module and you're like, but I'm tired. But you feel like, I should do the next one. You look at the title of the module and you're like, okay, let me give it a break tomorrow. I'll do the next one. Like that. So it was really beautiful. It was more than the classes we normally have anyway. Yeah. And then the other thing is the partnerships. As we came ladies, we literally became family. Because I remember my first key holders were from Rachel's Crochets. That's so beautiful. I got clients, friends, everything. It was really, it is still, it was really a good opportunity for us. Then I remember when we were launching at first, that was the first time I heard from Liven. And she used to tell us, make your brand sound. Let everyone, when they see you, they see Liven Cakes. They see Liven Cakes. Oh my God, everyone who sees me, allergy lips. Some people don't even know my name. They just know allergy. So you just hear lips somewhere and you're like, yeah, that's it. And then from Madame Fiona, thank you very much. I remember the first time she came, she was like, your business should support your family or something. I used to do it as a part-time, when I'm bored at campus, have something to do, go make good designs, go make flyers. And it's just keeping yourself busy. But I thank God really, our finances, when you calculate from when we started that Dream Builder, it's massive. It's massive. And I believe it's really just the beginning, because I've realized from the Dream Builder, people have started knowing my brand. They don't know me, but they know that brand, literally. And then also for Innovation Village and Dream Builder, I got packaging. Yeah. The time I used, when we first started, this is what I had. And then you go through that Dream Builder, and our mother, Baker Babe, is like, so I use green and I use yellow for my brand. And me, I'm like, about which colors do I have? I had brown somewhere, half black, half white. Some parts are green, some parts are, which color I don't understand. So it gives you this passion of, there is something more to add to this brand. In case you've been sleeping there, for 8 hours, you wake up in the middle of the night, you're like, okay, branding now. Which colors are we using? Yeah, and we finally got this. So it turns out to be these are 2 different products, yet they're the same content, but the branding makes everything different. Yes. And then also for the speaker series, it's beautiful how you find people who are literally in your like where you want to be, the person is already there. So it gives you like that hope, like, okay, this person did this. I remember there is a guy, oh my God, I don't remember his name, but was he part of the US Embassy? Yes? Yeah, that one. So he comes and he's like, me, I used to be an entrepreneurship teacher, but I reached a point where I didn't even have money for my house. I was sleeping in a hotel. I'm like, oh, really? So that's how things work. I'm like, okay, let's go. Yeah, but all in all, thank you very much. To the ladies, congratulations. I believe next time we shall have gowns and we shall be taking those pictures of, yeah, we made it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Fiona was right, you guys are not good at clapping. Thank you, Grace. If you're in any platforms, any of the platforms within the city, you must be getting tired of the lady. She's overing it, yeah? Okay, but the whole point is she designs flyers by herself from the conversations that we've had, and she's taken it. Okay, you're amazing. Thank you very much. Now, in interest of time, ladies and gentlemen, next on our schedule is actually the person that was there before us. We want to hear, she graduated anyway, but was it actually worth it? I mean, what can she say about the program now that you're just fresh graduates? Join me to welcome once again Christine Leven Nagawa. She was in the cohort 4 side, runs a number of ventures she's going to be able to tell us, but I'm sure there are things that she's not going to talk about. So I'm waiting for those, and I will summarize to you after she has spoken. Once again, let's welcome her. Thank you. Thank you very much.
My God. First of all, sitting right here, I don't know. I had refused from that side. And Sankara had to come and call me on a mic. So first of all, I envy you guys, but congratulations. Congratulations. You just have no idea what you have attained right now, but you will know later, yeah? So congratulations. If I were you, I would be ululating. We have a lady you will meet on our group. She will ululate for you when they add you on that group. She's called Irene. So if I were you, I would be ululating right now. First of all, I envy you guys. Your deco, what's happening? We didn't have this deco. Athia, what's wrong? Like, what's your problem? And then you guys were prepped. They told Grace you would speak. Some of us were ambushed when we were graduating. Living, come. Because I always keep time, so I came first. When we were graduating, they said, oh, you came first. You will speak. And you were prepped. I mean, your things are very amazing. You guys were done for individual pictures for graduation. I saw your flyers coming around. We were not done for those flyers. I don't know if they gave Sankara money, but probably we didn't give him money.
I need some money, please.
Yeah. So congratulations. I know you met the lady Alma, and she was your best friend. Yeah? Who doesn't know Alma? If you don't know Alma, then you get out of this room, because clearly you're in the wrong place. But congratulations. You're going to meet amazing people. For me, for the Dream Builder, honestly, I don't know where I would be if I hadn't done AWI. That is the honest truth. And I hope one day you guys say the same thing. Yeah? Now, number one, once you get this degree right now, please don't sit on it. Those are things they used to tell us. Don't sit on your degree. And I'll say it again. Don't sit on your degree. Be visible. I'm always seeing Sheila on LinkedIn. She's really visible. Be visible, yeah? Let's not sit on it. Let's network, yes? For me, AWI has done for me very many things, and it's because I wasn't quiet. Don't be quiet. Even if you are, they call them introverts. Bambi, at this point, be an extrovert. Yeah? You need to network everywhere that you go. You're going to meet amazing people. Yeah? People that don't even want to be seen like Peter, who always have all the opportunities in the world. Please, network with them. Network with literally everyone, yes? For me, with the Awi, I was able to go on the plane. Say hallelujah. when, when Fiona came to us, she said one thing. She said, for you, she has given you another quote. I think every cohort, she has a quote for you. For you, she has given you, if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. What? For us, she told us one thing. Opportunity meets those that are prepared. That is all I got from Fiona that day when she came to launch. Oh, it was grad, yes. I said this one, everyone someone speaks, run away with something. For me, I ran away with that one. Opportunity meets those that are prepared. Then I told myself, where will opportunity meet me when I don't have a passport? Someone say hallelujah. Yeah, and yet I wanted to go out of the country. I rushed and I worked on my passport. And guess what? I was on the plane with Peter. And like he said, I actually met people that had done AWI from different cohorts for the very first time. And we are always on the same groups. People that were pioneers. You would ask someone, you would network. Hi, what's your name? My name is Lisa. So what cohort? I was in cohort 1. I'm like, wait, what? And they still remember you. That means these guys do not forget. You're literally in their space. They're preparing for you each day, yeah? So you must be visible. You guys, we're 800. How will they know a Rachel if you're not visible? Yeah? You understand? How will they know a Sheila? Now we already know this one. I've always seen her things on the group. I'm like, this chick of lips, lip balm. But how will they know you if you're not visible, yeah? We are 800 plus. Just imagine, they're going to put you on a group. It really has so many people. But you have to be vocal. Yeah? You have to be vocal. I have tough love like that. You really have to be vocal. I was about to go for the East African Summit. I networked with people. And as I speak now, there is a lady I networked with. I think she had been staying in the UK, but she's in TZ now. She's called Mercy. And she actually promised to come to Uganda just to teach me ice cream. She has amazing ice cream. Amazing ice cream. I haven't tasted it anywhere. So we're going to do now an online kind of session. And then she teaches me how to make ice cream. So now imagine, this chick's thinking is in my head. Lord God, may you get away from my head. Ice cream. So I wouldn't have known Mercy if I hadn't gone for the East African Summit. Or if I had gone for the East African Summit and remained in my cocoon, because, man, I'm from UG, I did the AWI program, now I'm in my cocoon, I wouldn't have gone ahead to interact with her, and now we're doing a session together so that I do the most amazing ice cream, yeah? This cannot happen, partnerships cannot happen if you just sit on this, yeah? And you just know you're an USA exchange program alumni. You'll just be called a USA exchange program alumni, just having that title, and you won't earn from it. Yeah? We have so many of those, yes? So I don't care what people say, you're too much, you're too much. Please be too much. Is that okay? Please be too much. As long as you know what you're going to receive from this, yes? So right now, I don't know if there is anyone that doesn't know Live-In. I mean, even on a group of 400 people, I met I think 2 weeks back, I was at the American Center, and we're introducing ourselves. I told my neighbor, oh, my name is Live-In. I can't believe my name is Live-In. Oh, you're the Live-In. Like, before I even said I'm a baker, you're the Live-In. You do cakes. I need you to be that kind of person. Oh, you're the Anthea. Oh, my God, we know about you. You're the serial entrepreneur. You do decor, you do designs, you do what? Like what now can we talk about, yes? Then take on your position, like they have said, run. Yeah? Run. Like take on your position. Literally run. Not in the sense of running, but run. I don't know if you understand. Take on your position. First of all, I am very proud that in this cohort, I have people that I literally forced to do this AWI program. Now, when you're my friend, I want you to get what I'm getting, yeah? I want to mentor you, and you must get what I'm getting. And I have I have Patience here. She's my person that I forced to do. AWI, say hello. Yeah, I have another doctor. She's called Dr. Grace. She's not here, but I think you guys know her. Do you know her? She has been attending your sessions, yes. So there is a Dr. Grace somewhere. There is a Dr. Samantha Budu somewhere. There is a Patience, there is a Rachel, there is Liz, there is Carol, there is, who haven't I spoken? Irene. I mean, all those people, I literally forced them to do the AWE program. I mean, I have 10 people here that are all because of me, yeah? And that is me. Like, honestly speaking, if you haven't done the AWE program and you're my friend, I don't know. I will literally tell you, do that course. Call you every day. Have you done? What module are you on? Hey, please, you have to graduate, yeah? So I'm very proud that none of you let me down. I'm very proud that you all are graduating. Especially there are two that are not here, but they're following live. That's Dr. Grace and Dr. Samantha. I'm very glad all these guys are graduating. Now, we have a circle that I want to tell you people about. I am the Western mobilizer of that AWE circle. We have a circle that we did as ladies of the AWE. Now, for us, we are go-getters. You guys are very quiet. When you meet the rest of the crew, you will be loud. Trust me, you will be loud. We are the guys that made sure the US Embassy even knew that AWE we are there. They only knew Yali, CG, what, WMF, what. We made noise. So, yeah, we make noise to make sure we are visible. So we have an AWE circle that we started as ladies from different cohorts and different regions that I would like all of you to join. Now, if you're in MBARARA and you're not in that AWE circle, you'll have a problem with me after here. So I want you to meet me after here and you join. We are over 100 people. We are almost making 100 million. You people, if you're almost making 100 million, Gafo, your money is not on that 100 billion, eh? I don't know what you want from this, because honestly speaking, it will open opportunities for us. Some people don't know how to write for grants, to win grants. We shall be writing that. From the other side, there are some proposals that need a big group. They need you to be together, yes? How are you going to do it alone? You need to learn to move with others that are winning. Yeah? Is that okay? Don't be in your cocoon alone. I do lip balms. I am Grace. Alone. I don't want anyone. Wow. You will fail. Like partnerships. Partner with people that are winning. Yes? So we are having an AGM. That's an annual general meeting, the first of its kind, in March. We're almost making 100 million. We're over 100 people in that circle. So please meet me after here. And I put you in. You just have to have 150,000 for the start. But then after, I'll be in your inbox to make sure you save every day. Yeah. So if you join, just know that I'm going to be on your case, as if I have nothing to do, but I have very many things to do. Yeah, but I just want you to win with the rest. Is that okay? And you can only win with the rest when you take up such opportunities. Then the other thing, because I run. Today we are using running. I always love quoting Fiona's things. Because I ran, there is a time they put out an ACE. They talked about Puma. You heard Puma? Oh, she called her Pama. Huh? Puma. Yeah. I think it depends on the school you are in. Think Fiona? Yeah. So she's a lady that I think started ACE Health Foundation. So in our cohort, they bring up a call. Me, I'm there to look at all calls. I look through. So they bring out a call and they tell us that everyone do a video. You guys, AWE is the only place where they give you opportunities that are just there. You don't need a degree. They're just there for you to win money, free money. They tell us just do was it a 3 minutes? Yeah, 3 minutes video. And talk about why democracy is important to women. You people. Who can't do a 3-minute video when they're not even going to see you? As in, go and ask Mr. Google, sir, what's your problem? Go and ask Google. I mean, then come to the camera and speak. Yeah? Just like you do TikToks. I went, got my phone. Not even an expensive phone like Peter's. Got my phone and then called a friend and told him, just record me. I spoke. You guys, we edited it. I put my name. I posted. Like, there is no opportunity I won't try. I posted. You people, I want free money from ACE Health Foundation, courtesy of AWE, because they only wanted those that had done AWE. Those were AWE alumni. So now that you're AWE alumni, this is how opportunities are going to come to you, just like that. Yeah? you guys have the embassy. They're going to be bringing for you people. Whenever you see Peter's name posting anything, Bambi, click that link. It always has something in it, yeah? And try out that opportunity. So from me, if you don't get anything, run for all the positions, be visible. Please network, don't just sit on your degree, yeah? So that's it from me. If there is anything I've forgotten, Sankara will say it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to think that was enough of a hand clap. No, it wasn't. Thank you. Did you forget anything? The friend that did the video was Sankara. But on a more serious, yeah, it was your phone. But on a serious note, Leven has grown into things, yeah. Because later, Innovation Village released a call to have a representative on the board for entrepreneurs in Uganda, like Uganda, yeah? And she put in, okay, she was actually nominated because you could not nominate yourself. She was nominated, they went to the stage of voting, and guess who won? We have a whole board member of the Innovation Village. So, you forgot quite many things, but we don't have time. Ladies and gentlemen, there are people who are following us live, and this is Julian Kampala. Thank you very much, Julian. She's also being, she's part of you. They will be able to graduate very, very soon, and says, congratulations, our dear sisters in MBARARA upon this milestone. Patricia Mafigiri, you must have met these people on our virtual sessions. Congratulations to our dear leaders, ladies in MBARARA. We are here so proud of you. Jo Silva's Kitchen, I think she says Congo, Congo, but if you know that song, it actually ends with congratulations, yeah? And says Congo, Congo, well done, Bara. Ladies, like a shilingi, we are ending with you because of time. This is a great achievement to see yourselves coming to this reward point. Congratulations, our guys in MBARARA. I don't know what she meant with our guys. But yes, now this is our time. We promised that we have someone who has been living the dream that some of us are quite building. If you looked through, okay, thank you. So we are headed to our session. We have a guest speaker that we called in, but we won't run it the same way we've been running it. All the time we called in Badia, he would come here, speak, then you ask questions and the likes. But now we want you to be part of the whole thing, but also we don't want cooked kind of prepared presentations, yeah? From her. We want something practical that she has gone through. So the way we are going to do it, we are going to invite, and Anthea, you allow me invite you, at least for bothering you, I will pay you by giving you a minute to tell us about Innovation Village because you're hosting us. Now, Anthea is going to help us host our speaker today. Please, you could have a seat. You could occupy the seat. So we forgot about clapping. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey, that is Fiona for you. Okay. So, how we are going to run that is she has seen a number of she has seen a number of entrepreneurs come from zero to heroes. We want her to interview or ask some questions from this lady, and then we can be able to have also you ask the questions. We're going to keep it brief because we are time bad. So, ladies and gentlemen, for another good opportunity, join me to welcome our guest tonight. I cannot introduce her. I will leave that show to Anthea. Dear Sharon, you're welcome. Please, you could have your seat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, thank you. So I hand over to you, dear Anthea. We are using only 20 minutes, unfortunately. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Sankara. Congratulations, ladies, once again. Anthea Nkunda, as the Regional Manager for Innovation Village in Western Uganda, I welcome you. Those that have been with us since we started the cohort, been part of the different opportunities that the Innovation Village provides, especially for women. You know, most of our attention is on women. And of course, I couldn't sit back, being me, naturally, but also what the Innovation Village stands for. We had to allow the ladies from Awe to be part of our programs. And Fiona, maybe we call it Chimeza in our world, when we are out of the official time, we can update you. But as we speak, when they asked for who can talk about how they have benefited, I was like, we have this girl from Awe. You've been seeing her flyers on the group. Grace will be presenting to MasterCard, so you don't know what could come out from that. So yeah, opportunities are many. We've had Jovia train some women here and some gentlemen. I think she had a class of about 70 people interested in making gowns. We've had Emily has done several trainings since August. She has been training in packaging. She has moved from Mbarara up to Kitagwenda, by the way. She has gone up to Kitagwenda to train the baking ladies. There are around 4 of them. They are now working with Leven. So there is so much going on. I could say a lot and a lot, but for me, I wish this course could be translated, because when I introduce you to a lady like Asiat, these are people that will never get such opportunities because they can't speak English, But on our side, we are trying to get them in the spaces. So things to think about. That's little about Innovation Village, because it's huge. Back to what has brought us here today. Allow me to introduce to you Sharon Musimenta. As an entrepreneur, myself growing about 5 years ago, Sharon is one of the entrepreneurs in MBARARA, runs businesses. She started, I think she will tell us her story. But just to introduce you, she's an entrepreneur, she's a mother, she's employed, so which is something that most of us can relate to. Sharon runs the only female-owned Forex bureau in MBARARA. I still think it's the first. I don't know. But yeah, it has been there. I've seen her grow from that to expanding her business. And when we're looking for someone we could relate to, Sharon, types. What barriers have you broken as a woman in MBARARA? Being MBARARA, we know MBARARA. You can see we have challenges with clapping. It's part of our culture. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Anthea. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Old, a mother of 4, 18, 13, 8, and 6 months. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a director of Verizon Forex Bureau. I'm a director of Verizon Furniture Services. I'm a director of Verizon Money Lending Services, to mention but a few. Yeah. I think it's been good from day one to have reached this far. I wouldn't give myself so much credit. I think Almighty has enabled me. I finished university, MUST, in 2009. I didn't start entrepreneurship then. I first worked. I did a few jobs here and there. I remember we used to market pads in supermarkets. I need to mention this because the generation of today, someone will say, how can I be a graduate and marketing pads in supermarkets? Yes. We marketed pads, we marketed SIM cards. I remember we marketed with MTN at one time. And I think all that was preparing us. How do I start my journey as an entrepreneur? How do I know that every single coin matters? How do I know that I must start small? You don't need millions to start. You can start from somewhere. And as long as you have the financial discipline, you can get there. So I did a few jobs, and in 2010, I got employed with the African Initiative for Relief and Development. That is an implementing partner of UNHCR. I worked with ARD for the last 10 years. I resigned in 2022. Yeah, the whole of last year I was not working with them. And I started Verizon in 2014. We are 10 years old today. So all this time I was working with ARD, I was working with Verizon, call it a side hustle. Yeah. The journey, it wasn't easy. Being a business that is believed to be a business for men. So breaking through the monopoly thing wasn't easy, but we started small. We started with little monies. I got pension from my late father. So yeah, I started with 10 million and started from down there after the roundabout, Amahembe roundabout around there. And over the years, we kept shifting as we grew. And we've seen Verizon Forex birth all these other businesses, the furniture and the money lending businesses, yeah. Anthea, we are given 20 minutes. I think we should start right away. What I should tell women. Anthea shared with me the questions I should really drive on. Can you share your experience running a business in MBARARA? What were some of the challenges? Starting a Forex Bureau, it was the second in MBARARA after Muna. It wasn't easy. I wasn't very well briefed of what was expected of me. It is a business that needs really, really financial discipline. Unlike where you have your cakes there, like living, or you have your clothes in the shop, here you have your liquid cash with you. So your discipline will determine whether the business will stay in place or you will see it crumble within a few days or months or years. And the one thing I need to tell the ladies here is you don't need to involve yourself or to venture into a business just because someone else is doing it. No, it doesn't work like that. Because we've seen people start Forex bureaus and they fail, and we've seen some start them and they really succeed. You must start a business that you are passionate about. You must have the passion somewhere. Like I've always wanted to do catering, but I'm not good at cooking. I know catering makes money. I've been told it makes money. I would love to venture into it, but I'm not good at cooking. Why do you need to venture into something you love? You must venture into something you love so that you do it perfectly. You should know that, yes, this is business where you have your liquid cash at your disposal. Like anytime you can wake up and the 50, 10, 20 millions are there. Your financial discipline will determine whether your business will stay in place or you will see it collapse. Your passion, like, no, I want to see 2 million tomorrow. I want to make 10 million tomorrow. So I must make sure that this 10 million I've started with, it should be able to increase by the end of the month or by some other months later, or you're out of the business. So don't venture into something just because some other person is doing it. No, it doesn't work like that. Venture into something which you are passionate about, then start from there. Like me, I've just started doing nails of 50,000. I love my money. I want to see my money. I want to see it grow. I want to look at my account, and we have a friend who says, but Sean, when do you ever spend your money? No, I tell her I want to look at my account and I see those 6 zeros. I just see them increasing every other month and I thump in my chest. I'm like, yeah, I've made it. So you must venture into something you love so much, and you must do it with so much financial discipline. Yeah, I faced a few challenges, but along the way, you could keep on consulting other colleagues who are doing Forex business. It is a business that needs daily reports, weekly. Bank of Uganda is on your case. So along the way, I was able to navigate through. By 1, 2, 3 years, I saw myself growing one year after the other, and that is how I was able to start all these other businesses after the Forex. You want to ask me something?
Yes. With the interest of time, I see you've covered actually most of the things. Thank you. Could we tackle the issue on the people you've employed? How did you manage to work with them? I'm one of your clients, and I've seen the consistency in your employees. How did you build the team? How do you manage to motivate them to stay up to now? Have they grown? Have they, based on your understanding?
Okay. Thank you, Anthea. When it comes to my team, I use the 3 traits of a good manager. One, I've already talked about the financial management. I make sure before I do anything, like before I bring anything new on board, I must know it. You find whatever my girls do there, they do it because they know I know it better. Actually, I make sure that I learn it. Like when they were bringing agency banking on board, you realize I have it there. I had to go for the training. I don't send my girls there. I make sure I know it. So it is so hard for them to do anything shady because they know Sharon knows this works like this. Secondly, I pay my employees well. I've been able to keep my employees for long because I pay them well. I am not saying that only employees that are paid well are the ones that perform, no. Human nature is human nature. But I just want you, maybe, I don't know whether some of you have been employed before, that extra money that your employer adds really makes a difference. It motivates. Like, I pay them well because I want these people to own my business. You realize I was never there for almost 8 years, and they were running this business, and they were running it successfully. It was able to birth all these others because, and I was never there. Yes, I was in MBARARA town. I would check in once in a while, but I was never physically there. I make sure I pay them well, I pay them on time, and I pay them good. I want them to own it, and they've really owned it. I teach them customer care. I check on them once in a while. I don't need to shout at them to show that I'm a boss. No, I will call you in case of anything. I tell you, you know what, this is not going to work for us. We need this, this, and this. Please greet customers. Please thank them. Then I leave the rest for you. I make sure I pay you a good man and pay it on time. Then I leave the rest for you. In case of anything, like any other human being, I have to come in and, of course, customers give me feedback because MBARARA is a small town. Most of the people that come to my business are people that know Sharon personally. So they will come and give me feedbacks. Some true and some not. So I tell them, I got this feedback from my customers. They've told me this and this. Please, if it is true, improve here and here. You don't need to shout at them to show that you're a boss. No, you can call this person, talk to them as a parent, because most of those girls are really young girls. They are not as young as my children, but they are young. So I caution them as a parent. I tell them, you see, I am paying you this good money. Please work for it. Own this business. If I fail, you will fail too. You might get a job somewhere else. I can also start any other business. But remember that any slight mistake or any slight downfall, it will affect both of us. So I pay them well, I pay them on time, and I make sure I supervise them all the time. I have the cameras on my phone. I'll call you and tell you, why are you serving a customer while on phone? It's not nice. But in a calm way. I don't need to shout at you. And lastly, I've made them feel like it is their family and they are part of us. You don't need to call me boss. I've told them before, Sharon is okay with me. It won't take away the fact that I'm a director. But I want them to be part of it, though I would tell you, don't cross a line. And lines have not been crossed. Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Sharon. You have actually summarized most of the questions I had. In the interest of time, we wanted to, it would have been more
interactive.
Yeah, so people also give their experiences. But Sankara, do we have time for questions? Okay. Yes. 2 questions. I've had like 5 points there. Yes.
Thank you so much, Sharon. Success in entrepreneurship is everyone's desire and dream to get to. You're a mother. Share your experience in striking the balance between family, yourself, and the businesses.
Thank you very much. I didn't get your name. Oh, okay. When it comes to family, children, and then businesses, it is a little bit tricky. But what helped me, most of my children, I gave birth to them before I started entrepreneurship. But there is this last one now. It is hard, but you must be there for your business. Actually, one thing I wanted to mention, much as we don't have much time, is if you know that you don't have 1, 2, 3, 4 days to sit in your business. This is an experience that I got when I resigned. Don't start it. I left my business in the hands of my employees. Thank God it did not collapse. But the gaps I faced when I actually sat there, I realized that I was to resign long time ago. Like Kabshenga tells us, you must supervise. You must supervise if you want to get things done. So all this time I was pregnant, I made sure that at least I would sit in my business. I'll give my business working hours, like from morning from like 9 up to 6, then I head back home. If I have a young baby, then I will take the 3 months leave like any other employee in an organization somewhere. But I must be there. If need be, like you have a young baby and you must be in your business, please work with the baby, but be there. You must be there. At least 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a week, you must be there. And to add on that, there is a way customers feel comfortable if they find the owner of the business. Yes, my business was running, and it was running so well, much as I was never there. But the time I have sat there, the last 1 year of 2023, at least the difference is there. So I would tell someone that if you don't have 1, 2, 3, 4 days to sit in your business, please don't start it. It needs you. You must be there. You must supervise. These are young girls. They will be on their phones all the time. You must be there. You must be on cameras. You must put systems in place so that you monitor your business so well and you can attend to your family. If you have young babies, then give yourself like 3 months. Maybe breastfeed, go back home, come and work, maybe reduce on the working hours. When they make 3 months, you can start working with them. Yeah, but at least be there and attend to your family because you need the babies much as you need the business anyway. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Rachel, for asking that question. It was very important, actually. Sankara, I wish we could talk more, but because of your time, that's it. But yeah, financial discipline, build teams.
Supervision, time management, pay your employees well. I have not said that only those that are paid well can perform. No, human beings are human beings, but motivate them. At least let them be in your business while not looking for other jobs. You see, because Uganda, there is a lot of unemployment, you want to sit on these people. Especially you're paying someone 150, honestly. The person is going to rent a house, is going to feed. Unless you want them to steal you, pay them well. Pay them well and they will make for you the money. And they will own this thing and they will work with dedication while not looking for other jobs. And you need employees who can work for long. Because your customers will be like, yeah, this person changes employees every week, every month, which is also not good. Because they feel better when they build rapport with employees, especially like us who were never there. Even me, I will not wake up at 8. I'll wake up early, I'll be there like at 8:30. So you find that employees are creating more rapport with my employees than me. So you need the employees as much as they need you. So pay them well, let them own your business. And you need each other to succeed, so that's it.
Thank you, and mentor them. Yes. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much. I know this is your first public speaking. Oh, what an honor to host Sharon for her first time to talk to many people.
And Sankara, lastly, ladies, make money. Make money. Make money. The only confidence a woman has is a little man of her own. Yes. Yeah. So make money. If it fails, try again and again until you succeed. You will get there. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Tetwagala kutunyonyola mukole sente. Okay? Make money. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sharon. And that is, I think, very, very insightful. You now know where to exchange your dollars when you know how we're starting to pay. Generally, the US exchange programs, now that you're becoming alumni, you're joining the alumni, you know some dollars are coming all the way. So beyond that, I hope you definitely picked a number of things. Under normal circumstances would be maybe asking what you got and the likes, but I'm sure you picked one or two for yourselves. Now, this is the moment of truth, the moment we've been waiting for. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, so we'll be able to receive a talk from the embassy of, the US Embassy, Kampala team. And I don't know, we need to clap like we're in London, yeah? No, London, they do it for like 2 minutes, please, continue. Continue. Okay, thank you very much. So, once again, join me to welcome dear Amelia from the US Embassy, and we can't wait. I won't make him say my last name. Carvalho.
So I'm Amelia Carvalho. Make some noise, as Liban said it. Yes. But I am here, one, to congratulate you, but also on behalf of the U.S. Embassy in Kampala and on behalf of U.S. Department of State, Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs, known as ECA, which sponsors this program, to congratulate you. But really, I'm not the person doing the work. I'd like to also acknowledge Peter, who really is so passionate about this program. And without passion, as Sharon just said, we really cannot do anything. And to thank my colleague as well, Carol, who works tirelessly, to ensure that all of our bookkeeping, as you know how important that is, stays in order. But congratulations, ladies. Won't talk for long. Really, I just want to say that we are very proud of this program. This program transforms lives, and that's what we want our exchange programs to do. So I'm really going to say just a few words, and then I'm going to go on and talk a little bit more about some of the resources from my office in ECA, which is the Office of Alumni Affairs. Actually, listening to Ms. Fiona, I was really happy to see that already you have so much to tap into locally. My office in ECA was stood up to have a global perspective on alumni engagement. So everything that we do has a global outreach. So we have a global alumni network, which I will tell you a little bit more about soon. So won't spend a lot of time telling you about what the program is, because you already know that this program was created back in 2019 to empower women with the knowledge, network, and the access they need to launch and scale their businesses. Since 2019, this program has been implemented in more than 100 countries worldwide. And we have graduated more than 25,000 women from the AWE program. So that's impressive. And we're talking about networks. That's how vast your network is, right? This program aims to empower women to be able to make meaningful, changes in their lives. So, why did we do this program? It really supports our national security strategy, so that's how important it is. Part of our national security strategy in the United States is to foster economic development. And by fostering economic development, we believe that we can preserve peace, we can prevent violence, right? We can prevent issues such as migration, which is a huge issue in the United States. And you really cannot foster economic growth if you leave the women behind, correct? Yeah, so women's peace and security is very important to us. And we wanted programs such as this to be able to allow you to make a meaningful contribution to the economic growth of your countries, but also to benefit equally in that economic growth. So that's why this is so important. Back in 2021, we did a survey, 26 countries, 1,000 AWE alumni, and we found from the results that 74% of you said that by participating in the program, as a result, they were able to increase their revenue. 44% said that they were able to expand their services and their products. And 29% said that they were able to increase their labor force and increase pay for their employees. As Sharon just said, it's very important for you to build that trust with your staff and make sure that you're paying them. It really is going to determine the success of a lot of businesses. So, more than half, 90% of the women who had participated in the survey said they still kept in touch with their other AWE counterparts, which is why Libans and everything that's been said here today, Fiona, like you really have to support one another and really tap into that network, make noise and run. You gotta be very active. As you can see, the competition is real, right? So you really have to be outspoken, believe in yourself, but I know that you do because more than 90% as well said that the program allowed them to become more confident in their strategic planning skills, financial management skills, and their public speaking skills, and that it raised and boosted their self-esteem. I was just telling my colleagues, I'm going to take the class, the Dream Builder. Because it's online, actually, I used to think, it's an online program. How good could this be? Are they really getting the most of it? And every AWE participant and alumni that I talked to, they really are so happy to have the opportunity to take that online course, the Dream Builder course. So it's really great that you have participated, but as Liban said, now you have to go recruit, right? She said it's because of her, a lot of people who are here today are here. So we're going to count on you to help us find and identify those women that have that potential, that have that drive and passion to come and do the Dream Builder course, work with Fiona and the organization, and get the training that they need to scale their businesses. More than half of the participants who participated in the survey also said that they really appreciate the alumni network and they're keeping in touch. They're strengthening those ties. They're making connections with other entrepreneurs from different markets. And that's what's important, because if we just stay in our niche, sometimes we don't grow, right? It's by sharing your knowledge and sharing with people who have come from maybe a different path that you can grow. So the alumni network is very powerful. And the connections that you're making here are connections that could last a lifetime. So without much further ado, I will tell you a little bit more about the network. We have up here a PowerPoint that I created because we have some people online, so I'm just gonna say next. So this network, that number has grown a little bit more. We are now 2.1 million strong ECA alumni around the world. So this is just one of more than 150 exchange programs that ECA sponsors. In fact, I want you guys to say ECA, because you should remember that, because more opportunities are to come. Don't forget, okay? Let's go. ECA, yeah? Yeah, at exchanges.state.gov, many of our participants in Awe or the Mandela Washington Fellowship, they go on to do other exchange programs. So this doesn't have to be the end for you. Next slide, please. This network has some really prominent people, including more than 590 former and current heads of states, athletes on the slide, not all of you can see it, but athletes like Shaquille O'Neal, Chloe Kim, a lot of Olympic medalists have gone through our program. We have programs called Sports Envoy. We also have up there the president of Zambia, who the current president is an alumnus of the IVLP program. And we also have Rishi Sunak, who is the Prime Minister of the UK, and many, many others. They're writers, they're journalists. Next slide, please. So that you really belong to a really elite group of people. And whether they are sitting in parliament or they're an athlete, the one thing you have in common with them is that you're all exchange alumni. You have this experience of having participated in a US government-sponsored program. Next slide. So our secretary, Anthony Blinken, when he travels, he makes it a point when he can to meet with our alumni, because we think that you know what is going on in your communities. You are the experts. We can't come and tell you what to do, but you can inform us about the issues that are going on in your towns, in your cities, so that it can inform our own policy, because we can't make policy blindly thinking that we know what's going on. You're the leaders. You are credible voices in your community. Many of you are influential and people look up to you, and so do we. President Biden has also met with alumni. And how do you get these opportunities to meet with our principals, our prominent government leaders, is by staying in touch with the embassy. Don't disappear, because if you don't stay in touch with Peter, if you don't stay in touch with Kato, who's the alumni coordinator at the embassy, you won't hear about these opportunities. So stay in touch with each other and stay in touch with Peter and Kato and the US Embassy. Next slide, please. So another way that you can stay connected with this network is through the alumni associations. So Uganda has actually just launched an umbrella alumni association, and we're going to count on you to make sure that it is strong and that it is viable and that it is a place for you to collaborate with like-minded people. It provides a platform for you to join projects. It provides a platform for you to find a mentor or someone who could help you write that next grant. Because the alumni community, they see each other as a family. They're not just doing it for themselves. Part of the reason why we support our alumni is because we want them to expand on the skills that they gain during exchanges like this to give back to their communities. And you know that, and you do it well by supporting each other, and you're always thinking not beyond yourselves. So stay in touch and ask Peter how you can join your Ugandan alumni network, associations, I should say. Can you go back one slide? I'm doing this for the people online. Another way that you can connect with one another and that 2.1 million people around the world is through a website called exchangealumni.org. dalstate.gov. It's the International Exchange Alumni website, and one of the beauty of it is that there is actually a directory. So if you want to find other AWE alumni, either in Uganda or in another African country or anywhere in the world, you could go into this directory and search for people by country or by name or by industry. You can use like a keyword search to find people. Now, why is this good? Because you can find people anywhere these days, right? You can go to LinkedIn, you can go to Facebook. There are so many platforms out there. This is good because it's password protected and it's secure. So everyone who's in there knows that if you found their contact through this database and you say, I found you on the International Exchange Alumni website, they're going to know that you've been vetted, that you are to be trusted, and that you are someone they should be connecting with. So that's why we maintain this. One of the reasons I think it's so important to reach out to people through this website. Next slide, please. On this website, we also have a portal for jobs. We also have research tools, which is so important because you think, oh, no, I don't need to read. But you may want to expand your product, right? You may want to know what the industry is saying about your product, right? You may be interested in fashion or technology. The databases are really, really great. People pay thousands of dollars to get access to databases such as these. So research doesn't stop simply because you're not in school or because you are an entrepreneur and not an academic. So utilize the research tools. Another thing that's on this database that I feel is underutilized, I'm going to count on AWE alumni to tap into it, to start using it, is the grants database. It has more than $33 billion in grants, and I'm not kidding. We're not sitting there like maintaining it. It actually has different foundations and databases that feeds into it. And you can look for a grant using a keyword search to see which foundations, which organizations are putting out a call for applications to give money out for ideas. And it could be one that you, it could be, something that supports your business. Next slide, please. Next. Okay. Can we go back 2 slides, please? 1, 2, 3. Go back. Go back. Go back. There's a slide missing there. But I wanted to highlight, speaking of grants, our flagship program, which is the Alumni Engagement Innovation Fund. Who's heard of that? AEIF. Yes. So the AEIF was launched in 2010 to promote collaboration among alumni, but also to foster civil society and to allow alumni to give back to their communities. And it offers between $5,000 to $25,000 for you to develop a project that addresses a common global challenge, right? It could be anything to do with access to education, promoting women's entrepreneurs, or promoting STEM. It could be a number of empowering women, addressing gender-based violence. So many, many topics fall into it. And the Alumni Engagement Innovation Fund, the way you apply is through the U.S. Embassy, again, which is why it's so important to stay in touch with the U.S. Embassy, follow the U.S. Embassy website and social media so that you know when the next round for application comes out. Usually it's between the months of November and October and November, we do the call for applications, and the embassy starts collecting applications between November and February. For Uganda, the application just closed. So we are now going to review the proposals, and by March 15th, the top proposals have to go to Washington for review and consideration. You can receive the grant whether you are an individual or an NGO, so there are really no restrictions. We encourage partnerships, right? So in order to participate, you must collaborate with another alumni. So you have teams of 2, but your team can be as big as you want it to be, as long as you have 2 alumni. You also can partner with a local organization or a business, if you wanted to, as part of this competition. You can go to alumni.state.gov/AEIF to alumni.state.gov/AIF, and you'll be able to see past winners and get ideas of what kind of projects we can support. Now, because you are entrepreneurs and you are in the for-profit sector, one thing that the AIF won't support is a project that generates revenue for your own organization. The project has to do with incorporate education and training, because we are at the Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs, and we're also we are the public diplomacy section, of the State Department. So it can be a for-profit initiative, but it could be an initiative where you're training people, for example, can you go to the next slide? Yeah. This is a project, for example, from Costa Rica, where alumni entrepreneurs got together and they wanted to promote sustainable ecotourism and innovation in rural areas of Costa Rica and Uruguay. And they both traveled to each other's countries to train rural entrepreneurs how to scale their businesses, just like what you learned here, right? Coffee, cheese, wine, how to prepare it so they are more sustainable in their businesses as well as in their practice, and how they can improve their language skills, build their marketing to be able to, compete in the ecotourism sector. I will highlight another project. For example, we have alumni in fashion, who are training inmates, and giving them the skills, inmates who are coming out, that they need in sewing, so they can start generating income and become productive members of society. We have alumni Women Chef Entrepreneurs. It's a program that looks just like this between the AEIF alumni, between the Fulbright alumni and the AWE alumni. And what they did, they provided women with the emotional support. So there was 2 parts, like this one, building their emotional capacity and confidence. And then they went through financial management skills and cooking classes so that they can start their gastronomy projects. Next, please. You can go next. Next. Yeah, so Voices of Exchanges is one of our podcasts, and we've interviewed many AWE alumni who come and tell their stories. So we hope that maybe one day you guys can be guests. There are some of you that I'm already picking out on this podcast. We also have another program called the Alumni Thematic International Seminars, Alumni Ties, which will connect you with alumni of different exchange programs. And we pay for you to go to a place for 1 week, all expenses paid, for you to collaborate with other alumni to come up with solutions for a challenge. That program not only helps to connect alumni, but afterwards you would have the opportunity to apply for up to $10,000 for a small grant opportunity. So, but the way that you could participate in an alumni ties seminar, for example, again, is by staying in touch with the embassy, because when we announce a program, we usually send a notification, to the embassy, to Kato and Peter, and we say, we need alumni that fit this profile, and they really don't have time to be looking a lot. So if you're someone who stayed in touch and they know who you are and you're sharing the impact of your organization with them, they already have you in mind. And it's so easy for them to just say, hey, let's nominate, Liban, to participate in this program. But if they haven't heard from you, then it is very difficult for you to tap into some of the resources. Next slide, please. Lastly, I just want to highlight this program called Mentor Talks. And it's a program that many programs and alumni associations and embassies have adapted for their own audiences. What it is a 30-minute Q&A just like what we try to do right here, where alumni get to ask questions live from an expert or someone who's succeeded in their field. They might be writers. It might be someone who's developed something innovative in the tech and digital technology, like we just interviewed a Fulbright alumna working in AI and using it to change the world, you know, and make the world a better place in different ways. It could be an entrepreneur. And we also like to interview alumni for our mentor talks. You can see past episodes on our Instagram as well as on YouTube. And next slide. Finally, this is our social media handles, and we'll share, we'll have Fiona share the slides with you later. But I just want to highlight the LinkedIn page, which is already has 7,000 alumni members. So that is another way for you to connect with professionals. As was mentioned earlier, you know, you have to ask a lot of questions. Don't be shy to reach out to your fellow alumni. No one, I'm telling you, is going to think it's strange that you reached out to them and said, I'm an exchange alumni, I participated in the AWE program. I see on your LinkedIn page that you do X, Y, and Z, and I'd like to connect with you, or I have a question. How did you do something? How did you get to where you are? Don't be afraid to ask questions. And with that, I'm going to stop talking. I think I've gone on for a lot longer than I wanted to. I think Miss Fiona might have might have spent less time than I did. But I really, congratulations. I can't wait to see what you do next. Stay in touch with the embassy. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know how the program has impacted your life as you move on. This is really just the beginning. Utilize each other and really don't forget that each one of you is a resource to each other. Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much once again. No one has a question? You guys are okay. Okay. Thank you very much. We have heard about many things, but we might not want to forget the was it Alumni Exchange Fund? Is it? The Alumni Engagement. So we might not want to forget that. It's one that you might want to compete for. We've not had many winning from the region, and we want to see some of you ladies bringing that home. So at this very moment, did I promise you that that was the moment we were waiting for? Certainly there could be some more moments that we're waiting for. So what comes next is actually awarding and confirmation of the degrees. Yeah? Yeah? But yeah, we are going for, we're going to receive our certificates. And I don't know whether, okay, thank you. So you'll allow me, welcome Michelle. Has anyone of us heard about Michelle? Did anyone hear about her? Please, you guys don't follow the WhatsApp updates. I'm sure even if I asked you what Peter uses as his name on the group, you might not tell. You might not, yeah? But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, once again, you will join me welcome Michelle Murungi. She is going to be able to lead us in this session. One is to deliver what we would call conclusion or concluding remarks. And then later, we initiate the awards of our certificates. After that, I don't know if I have other words, but I will invite Peter to say something. And then later, we will have to cut our cake. After that, we will go for a group photo. I mean, we still have some more minutes here, but please Trust me, we are almost there. You're welcome, Michelle. We still have a few minutes. You're welcome, Michelle.
Hello, ladies. You look very beautiful. Congratulations. I love the smiles, and I'm not going to talk too much. I don't think there's anything I'm going to add in this particular moment that Fiona, Amelia have not yet said, Leven. And I know you're all excited for the certificates, and I will quickly get into that. But before, I know you don't know me as Michelle, but you know me as Murungi Potter, because I'm the one who keeps sending you the emails, the reminders. So again, it's lovely to meet you ladies in person. I'm going to invite Amelia so that we can have an opportunity for all of you to receive your certificates from.
Okay. The first name we read. Hey. Okay. So let's go. Tuhumwile Liz. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hey. Is it wrong? Okay. Up next is Anthea Ankunda. Okay. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you very much. Little precious, that's what she says. And she believes. She translated that to. Our next one is Nalukwa Gosmaya. She's not here. As we may be informed, it is also MBARARA University of Science and Technology graduation. We have the next being Kaitesi Aisha. And Nasaka Eva is also graduating at MUST. We have Atwizuchire Shira. The next will be Emile Musimenta after Sheila. Okay. After Emily, we are going to welcome Ainembabazi Sheila. Congratulations. After that, we are going to welcome Rita Nafula Kubidiba. Congratulations, Sheila. That one also won a grant, High Innovator. Okay. Next will be Chomhendo Grace. She's also not here. Also for the graduation at MBARARA University of Science and Technology. And the next will be Patience Ayebare. While she comes, Businje Namara Nimurunji will be coming next. Okay, that's cool for the graduation, yeah? Thank you and congratulations, Patience. Businje Namara is Okay, she equally didn't come through. We have the amazing lady, Jovia Bashabire. Congratulations, Jovi. Kongs. And then we have another amazing lady, Nancha Allen Grace Tabula. Okay. Congratulations, Grace. Up next will be a Katukunda gift. Okay, a Katukunda gifts. Congratulations. Up next will be Kusasira Bridget. Congratulations, Bridget. The next person is equally not around, Atwine Budu. We will have Mpaile Rachel. Congratulations, Rachel. The other one is Wonabana Irene. Congratulations, Irene. The next will be Caroline Kamune. Congratulations. And the next one will be Nalwe So Rachel. Kongs, Rachel, congratulations. And for those that are present and you didn't hear your name, trust me, we will be able to sort, but no one definitely, I'm sure, I'm joking. You're on the virtual cohort, right? Yeah, so the virtual cohort will be graduating with, we have? Yeah, all of them, yeah. So trust me, it is equally, where are the rest? Kat Shabe, yeah, you could come around, please, yeah. It's okay. Okay. Where there's the other certificates, huh? Okay, they're coming. Please. Please. Your certificate is, they're actually bringing it in. Okay, Kongs. She is in agribusiness and you might want to try to visit her business there. Congratulations. Please, go through. Okay. Thank you. Let's give it up.
Since everybody has, by the way, congratulations for not dropping out of school as adults. But I have something for all your teachers as well. We have a mug here. But Fiona, haven't you received all of our mugs? For all the wonderful stuff that you have done with this program since July 2023, I'd like to give you a gift on behalf of the U.S. Mission in Uganda. It's a mug. Looks very pretty. I wish I had one. Yes, I'm giving it to you. One to you. With me and you. it was free of, oh, it was free of charge. So it's because of people like this who take the initiative to give back to their communities that I believe programs like this are very important, and I find them I'm passionate about programs like this. And for Leven, thank you very much. I would have given you two, but one is enough.
And Leven works on our cake today, the cake we are about to have, yes.
And Sankara, I also wanted to thank Ms. Fiona. It's my first time meeting her, but I see that you have a great leader and someone who really has passionately, inspired you. And I'd like to say thank you to my colleague Peter, because he's so passionate about this, and to Anthea for this location. This is really phenomenal. I'm so glad that we're taping, because it's testimonials like this that we need. And yeah, thank you so much. On behalf of the State Department, we really thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much. But before you go, wow. The smile.
And finally, for our guest, our chief speaker, hold on a bit.
Yes.
Miss Musimenta. Mrs. No, Miss. Miss Musimenta. The first person to make a Forex Bureau, first woman to make a Forex Bureau in MBARARA. Financial discipline. These things are not easy. I tell people that entrepreneurship is not for everybody. It's a daunting task. Those who know my story know that I have tried and I ate my business. So now I'm fully employed and happy to be working with women entrepreneurs. So thank you, Ms. Menta, for what you're doing.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, before you equally have your seats, I will invite Anthea. Anthea said she treasures little pleasures, pleasures. And in here, she has, we have something, as a group, we have something to the Kampala team and our guests, Very little pleasures, again. Yes. So these are key holders, but they are little shoes, yeah? Mm.
Yeah. These are made by one of our makers in this space. She's a former street child. She's a former commercial sex worker and has transformed lives of so many people. I think she has touched more than 100,000. But under Innovation Village, she's almost hitting 10,000. And we've seen some of them start their own businesses. So this is her work. Please, please receive our little pleasures. Palette.
Thank you very much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are, Michelle, hi. Okay, so we are going to have closing remarks from Michelle. After that, we will attack the cake. And after that, we have a group photo. There's also some lunch coming through. And later, we will have some few video clips that we want to get from you. In case you're willing to tell your journey in just 30 seconds, you'll be able to give us that opportunity. Michelle.
Thank you, Sankara. Ladies, may I have your attention? I know that we are getting to that time of closing, but I want you to give yourself a very loud hand clap. That's wonderful. At least now we have learned that people from MBARARA can learn very quickly. We are clapping, not like we have just come. So I really just want to say congratulations to you and achieving this. Some might see it as minor steps, but we have come to see that Dream Builder has helped us as women look back on our businesses, take them more seriously, and go into and looking through of turning our dreams into reality, like one of our modules. I understand that some of you ladies are here today and had graduation at Mass, so that shows of the strides that you are taking, breaking barriers beyond that what men or a number of people think for us women. So I want to thank you again for taking the time to participate and show up. You know, we have talked about showing up. Fiona has mentioned running, and our guest speaker, Sharon, talked about discipline. Leven talked about being out there. So all of those things with Dream Builder puts you out there. Make sure that from what Amelia had talked about today, use these resources that have been talked about, alumni exchange, because you will not be able, having this certificate, you will not just sit with it, push, run with it, and let it open the doors for you. And if it refuses to open the doors, kick the doors, please. Don't just sit. If it refuses to sit, kick that door. You will enter. And going back to a quote that what Fiona said about running, I will briefly just share a quote about falling, a Japanese proverb, where it says, if you fall down 8 times, get up 9. You understand? So as much as you're running, we have these hurdles along the way. You fall down, make sure you get back up. Make sure you use your contacts. Make sure you use these networks. You're now part of our alumni. So use these networks. We want to see that, let's say, Leven is making cakes with someone from Gulu. Maybe you have put your products together, launch it in a supermarket, so that we are working together. We are making use of these networks that have been given to us. Yes, I want to extend a heartfelt gratitude to the US mission for providing us this opportunity, again, free of charge. Because as we look into Dream Builder, we see it's the small steps. It may seem like an easy course, but I know all of you, it's things we didn't think about. To reality, you go think, okay, now this is my dream. How do I go about this? Financing your dream. I have that dream. How do I get the little money I have and make it more and more? And all of you, again, with Alma, takes you through the steps. She's talking about cake, but you with your service provider, you can relate. So again, want to thank the US mission for allowing us to do this course, giving us the resources, giving us access to these grants that we are going to benefit from. And again, once again, congratulations. And I will hand over to, but again, as I hand over to Sankara, give yourself another hand of applause. And before Sankara comes, can you give that lady over there that came with her child a very big round of applause? Because she's one of the definitions of show up. She came with her child, and that shows that she's in this, she's invested, she's dedicated. Another round of applause for her. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Now, what comes up next is our group photo, and after that, that's when we have our cake, and then later lunch. Shout out to Soto in the building. We hosted the US ambassador here a few months ago, and that gentleman gifted him with, what do you call it? Portrait that he painted, not drew. Okay. So, but that's a gentleman, and thank you very much. So let's join in for our group photo. We are going to have a cake next, and then later our lunch. We're going to have some groups. many opportunities that are coming through. And this is what we always have to always do, quite more often. I want to talk to a number of them, share, and they will have to be able to share with us how
to say that as I stand, award winner Rising Woman because of Dream Builder, International Rural Woman overall winner because of Dream Builder. So the journey was one that I took up because of passion to ensure that I get somewhere and somewhere in business and myself as a woman. As a woman, there are challenges that we must beat from the ordinary way, as a mother as well, and also a business person. So what happens is that Dream Builder came up as a call, and I took interest after seeing the benefits of the courses that I have to take through to ensure that my business is on another level. I thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, you who is watching us live, that is something that you get. So if you're a lady and you're watching us from out there, you've not taken part in any of the US exchange programs, this is actually an opportunity. Tell them, I am a lady watching you, I've not ever participated in any US exchange program. What would you tell me?
This is one other thing, but this is one other opportunity that really takes you out of what you've been thinking about. As a rural woman, thinking that business was there to make a hustle real, I would say that please come on board, network with these other brilliant ladies, other networks, such that you get to where you would desire to be. It's not because you are not able, but discover that potential. And once you're in such a community, they help you with potential discovery because they see what you did not see in yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you for allowing to talk to us. Emily, you could come through and we would have one-on-one with you. So you is watching us live. This has been a journey, I think, for a few months. Of course, ladies, joining in, getting introduced to some of, basics of entrepreneurship. And finally, here we get. Emily, you're welcome. Say hi to the viewer and your business. We start it up from there.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Emily Msimenta from Mills Organics Limited. Yes, we do value addition on avocado fruit to make avocado oil that is formulated into different products for body, for hair, and all. Thank you.
Okay, the program in your 3 words or one line, what would you say?
Yeah, the program has been very, very fantastic, especially for a startup entrepreneur. We need this knowledge, we need this background to start up and sustain a business. So this has been a very, very good background for all of us, the ladies here, and we are very much grateful to Awe. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, Millie, there. And we will be able to hear now from Sheila. Inembabazi, earlier today I told you she was one of those that actually won some grant, particularly the High Innovator. Sheila, you're welcome. Say hi to the viewer, and we started just like that.
Hello, thank you very much, Mr. Sankara. It is really an opportunity to be part of the AWI program. I have learned a lot all the way from networking, and I believe that what we have learned here, we're going to take it out to the world because we are coming out to change this world. Thank you very much.
Let's talk about first wait, Sheila. First wait. let's talk about your highlights of the program. What would you regard as those key highlights? What was part of the journey? There could be 1 or 2. Yes.
One of my key highlights is the part of mentorship, the ability to be able to see someone do things and then impart that same knowledge and skills onto you. and also people willing to engage and help you whenever you want help. It has been an opportunity for me. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Thank you very much. See you at the top, Sheila. Let's hear again from Grace. Please come through. Who is watching us live. This was actually the third cohort for the region, and there are quite more other graduations, coming your way. Kampala will be graduating. Central will be graduating very soon, but also later Gulu, and the likes. Grace, you already told us your part. You already told us your experience with the program. What I want you to tell the viewer is what next? What are you up to? What are you looking up to? Yes.
Really, what I'm looking up to, because you know how Ugandans, we have a lot of products out there, but there is this stereotype whereby someone feels okay to buy a Chinese product and doesn't want to buy a product that is Ugandan. So I'm looking at bringing this awareness that Ugandans, we actually make good products and our products are going to be out there. So we are looking at getting these different connections from different organizations and people, and then we have the products hitting the world market. Yeah.
Thank you very much. What would you tell the lady here that is just looking at these new things? She's not been in any of these programs. What would you tell me as that person? Please, take it on, take it on.
What I'll tell you is that if you're out there and you have an idea, it's really not too late to start, and you never get a time to start. If you get any opportunity like this, just start. Even though you don't have capital and you have an idea, you can start with the small monies, and yeah, you can start from that, and then you see something, because people won't find you at your home. People will find you when you expose yourself out there. That's where opportunities are. Yeah, that's all I can tell you.
Okay, thank you very much, Grace. We are going to, I'll hand over now to Jovi. Please take on the stage. Tell us your story, please. Look at the camera and tell these ladies and gentlemen that are watching us live. Yes.
Yes.
We want